Thank you, House Chair. House Chair, low economic growth has resulted in tax revenue collection being projected to fall short of this year's budget estimate by a staggering 56.8 billion in 2023 and 121.4 billion over the next 2 years. And this, the ACDP, I'm sure, as well as everyone in the House, finds deeply concerning. What are the causes of this? Well, it's lower commodity prices, which is an external factor. Weaker global growth, also an external factor. But internally, increased incidents of load shedding and Transnet's logistics crisis have significantly impacted on corporate tax collections. These latter two are issues that we can address. Obviously, there are also global geopolitical events, including the war in Russia and Ukraine. But when we have our own goals, which are foreseeable, these, like Transnet and Eskom, should have been avoided. Now, as indicated in the Adjustment Appropriation Bill, there were significant reductions, and even Parliament will face a budget cut going forward. The question is, how is Parliament going to manage with budget cuts as well? Hard-pressed households are already facing spiraling cost of living increases and will not be able to afford possible tax increases that could be included in next year's budget. As a result of the revenue shortfall, government debt and debt service costs are set to rise, again, a matter of great concern. Gross loan debt is now expected to peak at a staggering 6.133 trillion rand, or 77.7% of GDP. Debt service costs, this is the biggest concern. And this, I'm sure, Honourable Minister, concerns you as well. Debt service costs continue to spiral and crowd out expenditure on much-needed items like health, education, fighting crime, and social services. And out of every 5 rand collected, 1 rand is paid to our lenders. And this is unsustainable going forward. And we all know the solution is much improved economic growth. Sadly, GDP contracted by 0.2% in Q3 of this year, after 2 successive quarters of growth, and this is regrettable. The main constraints, as we know, to economic growth and job creation are corruption, particularly in public procurement, Eskom load shedding, Transnet, dysfunctional logistics sector, and what we believe are poor policy decisions by government. The ACDP will not support this bill. I thank you.
Thank you.